Welcome to the SkillPass presentation from ABL Employment about the topic, Discover Your Unique Ability. Before we begin the workshop today, there is some recommended pre-work. Completing the pre-work before your session starts enables you to more fully engage and participate in this session. So to begin, survey 10 to 15 people in your personal and work life. Ask them what it is that they depend on you for and where they really value your contributions. Where is it that they see you as a passionate expert? Now, make your own list of what it is that you believe you are a passionate expert at. In a separate list, document the kinds of things that you do in a day, from the smallest task to the big picture stuff. During the workshop, we'll learn how to identify which of these things are your unique abilities and where everything else fits in. Part 2. What is the unique abilities approach? So this concept was first popularized by a world-renowned entrepreneurship coach by the name of Dan Sullivan. Now, he created the organization Strategic Coach, and if you're interested in further developing various business skills, I highly recommend that you look up this organization. You can also learn more about this specific topic by reading the book Unique Ability 2.0, written by Catherine Nomura, Julia Waller, and Shannon Waller. Unique abilities are defined by how the following 4 attributes apply to the ability: superior skill, passion, energy, and never-ending improvement. Superior skill is something others see you as an expert in, and they come to you and they count on you to help or execute this activity. With passion, it's something that you can spend hours and hours working on, and you're able to even get other people excited about the topic. With energy, doing this thing isn't tiring for you at all. In fact, it actually energizes you and you can't wait to get back to it. With never-ending improvement, you feel like you can never learn enough about this thing, no matter how long you study it. So where do you fit in? Let's take a look at that recommended pre-work we spoke about earlier. Take a look at the responses that you got from your friends and family in the pre-work. Do you notice any common themes? What is it that the people around you count on you for? Are you seen as a passionate, skilled expert on any of these responses? Make a list of the commonalities and then write them out as a statement. So for example, people come to me when they need help composing a great reply to a difficult or upset client. Now, in contrast, look at what you wrote down. And do you see any areas of agreement? Or are there any areas where you vehemently disagree? Isn't it interesting to see how others see you versus how you see yourself? I wonder if there were any surprises. Now, take a piece of paper and divide it into 4 sections like this. Write in your unique ability statements that you agree with in the box for the unique ability activities. These are activities described as areas where you have superior skill and passion. You're awesome at these things and you love doing them. And in fact, you can lose track of time when you're living in this land. You may want to use a pencil when you do this part of the exercise because you could end up moving some things around over the next few stages of this process. So part 4 addresses what the alternate ability activities are, because if it's not a unique ability, then what is it? The other 3 sections on your piece of paper are completed by filling in the following. The top right will have excellent abilities. These are described as activities where you have superior skill but no passion. So you're awesome at these things, but you don't love it. And you might be the go-to person, but you don't get much satisfaction from these activities. On the bottom left are your competent activities. This is where you have minimum standards that you meet, but there's no passion here. You're definitely capable of these things, but they give you some anxiety and you would really rather not be doing this at all and rather be doing other things. In the bottom right corner, you're going to list your incompetent activities. This is the land of failure and frustration. You hate these things, they stress you out, it causes a lot of frustration, and having to do these things makes your day horrible. So as you're writing down the different abilities or tasks that you're required to do in your day and dividing them up into the different quadrants on your piece of paper, try to be really honest with yourself about how performing these tasks or activities make you feel. Remember the key elements of what makes a unique ability and try to rank them according to the 4 activity types: unique ability, excellent activity, competent activity, incompetent activity. And if you need a reminder to help you clarify and identify what your unique abilities are, look at this picture on the right-hand side. Here are 6 clues to help you identify your true unique ability. Now, you may end up moving things around on your page a number of times until you settle on that final format, and that's really okay. What comes next is where the real value of this exercise comes in. Part 5 talks about where the value is in this exercise. How do you use this new information to bring real value to your career? On the left of your screen, you'll see a sample of someone who's filled in the unique ability worksheet. Think about how much time you spend working or living in your unique ability activities in any given day. When you're spending the majority of your time in that area, you're operating at your highest purpose, making unique and valuable contributions to your team. If the opposite is true, however, then it's time to reassess how you can move more of those activities out of your main sphere of responsibility. It could even be that you're hogging the activities that are in your teammates' unique ability areas. A well-functioning, happy and cohesive team depends on having every team member operating in their unique ability area as much as possible. Now, we have to acknowledge that we all have to do things sometimes that are not in our unique ability area, but career success and job satisfaction come when we move as many of our responsibilities into the areas of unique ability and excellent activities, and as few as possible in the areas of incompetent activities. As a team, when you conduct this exercise in a group setting, you can begin to identify if there are other members on the team who have unique abilities in the areas of your incompetent activities, and you can move towards making a change in ownership of those tasks. This is really where the value's at. Thanks for watching. I encourage you to check out the other SkillPass training sessions on our YouTube channel. Make it a great day, everyone.